This issue arose after media reports that Gabriel Ernesto Rapisarda, an Italian business associate of Conor Mcgregor, posted on social media that CCTV footage shown during his civil rape trial would be released this year and would boost sales of his stout. Nikita Hand's lawyers sought to prevent this, and today Mr Justice Alex Owens found there was a real and demonstrable risk that Mcgregor would provide the footage to his associate, saying a response from his solicitors to Ms Hands provided no comfort in this regard and that it required an immediate positive response from Mcgregor that there was no truth to it. He said the footage was only for the purposes of the trial and all parties were bound to respect this rule, adding there was an implied undertaking that they wouldn't disseminate it and anyone who did so would be in contempt of court. Mr Justice Owens said Mr Mcgregor had already been engaged in irresponsible and intemperate comment about Miss Hand, the jury and the court, though he said he wouldn't initiate contempt proceedings as that would keep him in the news cycle. He said the fact that Mr Mcgregor raped Miss Hand had already been conclusively determined unless he wins his appeal, and it wasn't open to him to make contrary claims, misuse confidential information or selectively use bits and pieces of evidence, pointing out that he doesn't get another run at it by throwing the evidence out into the public or using surrogates to do so. He added that public opinion could also be fired up by the footage in advance of any potential second trial if his appeal is successful, and that it was necessary to nip all of this in the bud. Mr Justice Owens directed that Conor Mcgregor return all footage to his solicitors, delete any copies he might have and ask anyone else who might have copies to return them, saying this would preserve the status quo and ensure there isn't an abuse of the court's process. He said Conor McGregor must set out what he's done in an affidavit and explain what, if anything, has been going on by the 12th of February, when the matter will be back before the court. Mr Justice Owens also ordered that Mcgregor pay Nikita Hand €100,000 of her nearly €250,000 worth of damages and €200,000 of the €1.3 million in costs now, putting a stay on the balance pending the outcome of his appeal. Nicole Gernan, Virgin Media News at the High Court.